Welcome to Asian Star Trend. Our channel updates hot news about Asia's most popular stars. Please subscribe and comment to help us update better videos on this luminous day. A moment unfolded that seemed to pause time itself, a scene drenched in sunlight and quiet hope as the world watched. Yangmi chose simplicity over spectacle. No stage, no fireworks, no elaborate production. Instead, she sent a birthday message to Yulong that struck straight at the heart. May you always be the happiest person in the world. Thank you for lighting up our world. May your days be filled with sunshine and laughter, and may health, joy, and success never leave your side. At first glance, it was just a birthday wish. But listen closely, and there is something else, a confession wrapped in gratitude, a deep bow to someone who has shaped her world in ways words barely capture. In an industry where words often feel scripted, Yangmi's blessing sounded different, quiet, personal, unguarded. Behind those simple lines lies a story of respect and admiration, of someone who has seen Yulong not as a star, but as a person whose presence makes the air lighter. Her words ripple outward like a river that moves silently yet changes everything it touches. They remind us that tenderness does not always roar. Sometimes it arrives softly, and that is enough to make us stop scrolling, stop rushing, and just feel. And when the message fades, viewers are left with a strange, lingering gift, a renewed belief in the rare power of sincerity. Perhaps, in a world obsessed with noise and spectacle, it is these unpolished, deeply human moments that stay with us the longest. On this special day, a quiet moment became larger than life. Instead of glittering fireworks or crowded celebrations, Yangmi chose something far more powerful. Her birthday greeting to Yulong unfolded like a gentle tide, carrying with it more than simple wishes. May you always be the happiest person in the world. Thank you for lighting up our world. May your days be filled with sunshine and laughter, and may health, joy, and success never leave your side. In Chinese culture, the dragon is not only a sign of strength and dignity, it embodies spiritual resilience and hope. Her words, aimed at Yulong, felt like a bridge between two hearts, invisible, immeasurable, yet deeply felt. This was no ordinary greeting. It was a quiet conversation of souls, a current of warmth that seemed to travel through time and space, flowing into the deepest part of the heart. Fans could feel it too. For them, Yulong has always been a steady beam of light on screen and in life. That night, Yangmi's tender words lit birthday candles for one man and, at the same time, ignited the hearts of thousands watching. It felt like sunlight falling, wind stirring, flowers blooming, a single, fleeting moment that made the entire world hold its breath. Each sentence carried warmth, each syllable carved into memory. More than a blessing, it became a quiet promise of light, love, and companionship. Life, after all, is not just made of ordinary days. It is these rare, unguarded moments when sincerity shines through that remind us what it means to hope a bright future. Love is an eternal sweetness, happiness that never leaves your side. This is Yangmi's most sincere wish for Yulong, a blessing that feels less like a greeting and more like a vow. It is also a glimpse into the quiet, steady belief that defines their bond, a love built not on spectacle but on the gentle courage to protect and to be protected. Their harmony, fans say, comes from something rare: respect, understanding, and an unspoken connection that needs no words. Together, they walk through the shifting seasons, facing life's sunlit highs and shadowed lows. And in that silent trust, something deeply human stirs, the realization that love is strongest when it doesn't need to be loud. For all its simplicity, her birthday message feels like a delicate sketch of their future, warm, real, and unembellished. She didn't need to say much. Sometimes the plainest words hold the heaviest promises to face both the sweetness and the bitterness of life. Side by side on this day, the world joined in. Social media became a tide of handwritten notes, portraits, and videos from fans across continents. You are the light in our hearts, one message read. May you love as you do today, forever. These fans are more than spectators, they are companions on the journey, clapping when Yulong shines, and staying when the lights dim. Their support asks for nothing in return. In the end, this birthday was not just a celebration of one man, but a reminder of what devotion looks like: quiet, enduring, and without condition. There are bonds that transcend distance and time, and on this birthday, that invisible thread between Yulong, Yangmi, and their fans revealed itself as one of life's rare miracles. No birthday feels complete without gifts. Yet these were no ordinary presents. As Yulong and Yangmi opened the carefully wrapped packages sent from across the world, their eyes lit with an emotion that words can barely capture. Inside were handmade pieces of jewelry engraved with "Always supporting you," long letters filled with memories of growing up alongside them, and photo albums chronicling every shared milestone. These tokens, though small in size, carried something immeasurable: the weight of years, the constancy of affection, the quiet faith of people who have given without asking anything in return. The moment Yulong's surprised smile bloomed and Yangmi whispered a soft "thank you," the room seemed to hold its breath. It was no longer a one-way gesture from fans to idols. It was a circle of resonance, love given, gratitude returned. When the gifts had all been opened, the two of them stood, speaking simply but with a clarity that pierced through every screen. "Thank you. We have received all of your kindness, and we will always keep it in our hearts." It was like a shaft of sunlight across still water, illuminating every fan who had supported them quietly through the years. For fans, these moments matter far more than grand gestures. What matters is that their sincerity is seen. And then, even more tenderly, Yangmi did something unexpected. She personally replied to each blessing one by one so that no voice of love, no note of care, went unnoticed. We remember everything in our hearts. This journey is complete because of you. With that simple line, Yulong and Yangmi turned a birthday celebration into something far greater, a moment of connection. Under the bright stage lights, they shine. Behind those lights, a quiet force carries them forward, the fans who never stop believing. This reply was more than gratitude. It was a promise. We remember you. We are grateful. We are better because of you. And for those listening, this was enough. Because in that instant, every letter, every handmade gift, every late-night message ceased to be a lonely offering. It became part of a conversation, answered and cherished. Sometimes a single sentence is enough to cut through the noise of the world. Dear friends, today's story ends here, but its warmth lingers. On this birthday, we witnessed not only the tenderness between Yulong and Yangmi, but also the vast tide of blessings from millions of fans, a sea of love that crossed borders and languages. This is the echo of love, a feast of sincerity, gentleness, and hope. If you, too, are moved by their story, leave your words for them in the comments. Every line becomes part of the strength that carries them forward, and so the story continues. In the days ahead, we will return with more of these moments, small, human, unforgettable. Thank you for watching, for following, and for caring. Until next time, from all of us who deeply love Yulong and Yangmi.